Another command from the group of commands for creating dynamic slices. The command is called Create Slices by Ground, and it is intended for removing objects from the point cloud that are located on the ground surface. Let's look how it works on the example of this parking lot. The parking lot is under a slope. We want to remove cars from it. Let's look at this parking lot from above. To do this, we need to draw a three-dimensional polyline or insert blocks. Polyline vertices and block insertion points should be located on the surface of the places where the ground surface changes. For this purpose, you can use the AutoCAD command 3D Poly with snap to the point cloud, or the command for inserting blocks with the same snap. But I will use the command of the VEGA program, Polyline by Point Cloud. With this command, it is very convenient to control the coordinates when drawing polylines. I draw the border of the area we want to clear of cars. Let's look at the parking lot from the side. Let's change the transparency. We can see our polyline drawn on the surface of the ground. Change the transparency back. Run the program. Maximum distance up and down from the ground. Let's set it to 0,1. The distance between the slices is also 0,1. The width of the slice is 0,1. Let's select the point cloud and the polyline. You can also select blocks or points. In this case, the points where they are inserted are used. Let's remove what's left outside the boundary of our face. Let's look at the result of the command from the side. As mentioned in the previous films, the VEGA program is not intended for editing point clouds. The VEGA program is intended for convenient and productive drawing on the point cloud within the AutoCAD program. It is intended for creating topographic maps, modeling buildings, calculating volumes, etc. The command described above does not need to be used often, because the VEGA program has the ability to ignore such objects during command execution. This means that there is no need to clean up point clouds and classify objects in advance. The commands of the VEGA program will do this automatically during the creation of triangular irregular networks, during the creation of contour lines, or during the calculation of earthwork quantities. These operations are used in several VEGA commands. I will now show you the different results of just one of these commands. A detailed description of the workflows, whose results you will see now, can be found in other films about the VEGA program. The command we are talking about now is called Create Mesh Solid Blocks Points by Point Cloud. This command is a very powerful tool of the VEGA program, and with its help you can do different types of work. But now I will draw your attention only to clearing the surface of the ground from different objects. Let's see some examples of its work. This is a parking lot, a part of which we have just looked at. The result of this command will be the creation of a triangular network. Notice that all the cars have been ignored by this command, and we have a clean ground surface. Let's look at another example where there are a lot of trees. As a result of the work of this command, we have a ground surface without trees. By the way, the result of another command, which is intended to create contour lines, will be similar, and both trees and cars will be ignored. In this example, all trees are skipped, but the wall remains. This example removes a pile of sand from the ground surface. This example removes all buildings, leaving only the ground surface. Another example, removing metal structures and industrial objects from the ground surface. Let's look at another example. It is the same parking lot, but we do not ignore cars and trees. And then we have full control over which objects to leave and which to remove. This is just a small part of the workflows that can only be done with this command. We will tell you more about these and other workflows in other films. Once again, the VEGA program is not a program for point cloud editing. It is a program for drawing on the point cloud within AutoCAD.